How many betrayals we talked about with Jay? This ain't the first one, but this the first one we talking about because the only one affected us. So for me, I'm like, big deal, everybody over. Jermaine Dupri's stupid for listening to him. That's what I think. We all know Jay. So once he does what he did, how he did Rockefeller, why do you think he do anything else? That's Jay. Those principles don't mean anything. Jay runs with the bag, period. That's it. All right, cool. So you that man, that's on you. I'm not gonna be a wet wounded duck. This nigga, you know, he played Rockefeller.
And I don't remember if he was rolling, if he was praying.
Nah.
I don't remember what Bleak
I
did.
know exactly what it was, man.
What was it?
I f***ed with Dame. He was my guy. And it hurt me to see you just didn't see what was going on.
Get ready for some drama. Memphis Bleak just took a public shot at Dame Dash, accusing him of betraying their longtime friend and hip-hop icon, Jay-Z. The hip-hop scene is buzzing, with Bleak laying out the details. According to him, Dash's behind-the-scenes actions felt like a serious betrayal, leaving a sting that's still felt by Jay-Z and the whole Rockefeller family.
That line put a stamp on my career. I guess in his mind was like a secure, like just a shout out. But people take it, you know, literally and serious, like I'm just chilling somewhere, I'm not working. As you see, I'm here.
It's Bleak. You still pimp hoes. Do you still pimping hoes, man?
I ain't pimping no more, man. I wish. Hoes could come bring me some money if they want. I'm still pimp bag.
Okay. Say, hey, you ain't in the field, but nah, you would accept that money.
Yeah, I take it.
Word, and you gonna
hand it off. I'm taking it. I'll point you in the right direction. You heard?
That's all they missing is some little guidance. All right, so you know automatically, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. But man, Tennessee ain't that far from. You know, like
that's what's up. Shout out,
I'm a big fan of Memphis.
Yeah.
You know, like.
With the music.
Oh, you from Memphis, though?
Nah, I'm not from Memphis. That's how I got the name, though. We did a show in Memphis. When Jay dropped the song Ain't No Nigga, we was on a little road trip. We was in Memphis. So this girl was in the club, and she literally walked right up to us and was like, I want to welcome y'all to Make It Easy Money, Pimpin' Hoes in Style, Tennessee. You know, me, 16 years old, what? That's me. So right from there, Memphis Bleak.
Right, hold on.
Just like that.
Do you remember this lady?
Just like that. I don't remember the girl, the female. You know, it was many moons ago. Okay. That's how once she broke the acronym down, and I'm like, that's what Memphis, Tennessee stand for. She like, yeah. Like, okay. Man, that's me now. I'm Memphis Bleak, baby.
Hey, you know what I got hot on Memphis Bleak?
What's my joke?
Because you had my dog.
Shout out Tip. Shout out my man Trick Daddy.
Yo, that's what I was like. Yo, Tip made it. Tip made it. When he was on,
like, I became a Tip fan once he dropped 24s. You know, I'm there. I'm like, man, Shorty put it down. I got to do something with Shorty. He represent the same code I represent, so it's only a must we get on the record. Then Trick, of course, he the OG from Miami. I messed. And they brung
man, say them niggas' names, man. They want to be it.
Nah, man, street niggas don't want to be famous.
Okay, got you. That's right.
Only the people on Twitter want to be famous.
I got you. You ain't never lied. That's why I had to get off. You know, I don't say shit no more. Or how did you choose, you know what I'm saying, Trick Daddy to get on it? Why did you put him on that song?
Because at the time, you know, and plus Trick my dude, we good friends, and like I said, we got mutual friends in the street. And he was running Miami at the time. He was the man. Like, when you think of the South, it's Atlanta, then it was Miami, like it is today.
What you into though, man? What's something crazy about Memphis Bleak people be like surprised to know about, like a hobby or something? What you be doing, man, in your off time?
Man, my off time, I'm Call of Duty-ing it out, man. I'm shooting niggas to death, man. I can't kill you in real life, so I kill you fuckers on the internet.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir, baby!
If you could kill any one of these rappers, which one would you kill?
I ain't got no beef for nobody to kill nobody. I don't wish death on nobody. I'm not that type of dude, man. I want everybody to get money, success, and leave my fucking name out their mouth. That's just it.
When I say Brownsville, what does that mean to you, dog?
That's my home birthplace, man. Rockaway Projects, Marcus Garvey, Tilden, Supton Boulevard. You already know, man. That's where I was born at, man.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah. But it mean more than that. My grandmoms, grandpops, my G cousin.
Man, you don't fuck with Mike Tyson, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, but I don't know Tyson. I know the D-Seps. I was born there.
We hear a lot of names on, like, you know, a lot of the Rockefeller projects. When I say Emory Jones, what does that mean? Because a lot of people don't know who that is, like in the regular world. Who is Emory Jones?
When you say Emory Jones to me, that means like what OG really stand for. Original gangster, stand-up G, real person, keep it 1,000. Like a lot of people use these terms and just say it, but when you talk Emery Jones, that's definition of it to me. Like he's the realest guy I ever met in my life. Like people make movies about gangsters, and at the end you all be like, ah. If you ever make a movie about Emery, we all gonna love it. So I just leave it at that, man.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people don't want to be famous in our circle. It's just a how they just connected to it. You know what I mean? So you can't get around it. Jay the biggest sunlight that you're gonna see. So once you stand next to him, you hot.
Another name we hear all the time inside the rock world. You know what we heard a few times. D Haven. Who is D Haven?
Y'all trying to get the answers out of Greasy, huh?
Trying to get them.
Y'all trying to get Greasy on them. D Haven is from my projects. We all from the same building. Me, him, Jay, everybody. We all from the same building. His sister was my godmother. Rest in peace to her. You know what I'm saying? And him and Jay, you know, they had their hustle ties and things went sour. Like, if you ask me, you want to know the real deal, all you got to do is listen to It Was All Good just a week ago. What's the joy with him and R. Kelly, where you know you're true friends when you both got money?
A alike, be alike. We don't vibe no more because we don't see it like.
And then read D Haven book. I ain't gonna hear from me. I can't give it up, baby. I try to get me killed, huh?
God, is that shit right? Okay. Okay. Man, what's up with Dame, man?
Dame cool. I seen Dame in London about a couple years ago. But you know, like I said, Dame held me down in this game. He got me out of bad contracts, got me in good contracts. So I could never diss Dame. Dame taught me a lot, showed me a lot, and things just went sour, man. Like, would I wish I could reverse it? Yeah, but we in the present. Yeah, man, I can't do nothing about it, baby.
Now you made your first film debut in Paper Soldier.
I hated that movie.
Why?
Because I ain't want to do it. I ducked Dame for like a year. Jay made me do that movie. Then him and Dame calling me in the office like, yo, you gotta do it. I'm like, nah, I ain't no comedy nigga.
What? Said my life is real.
Yeah, I ain't want to do it. So they forced me to do that.
Now being that, you know, there was a coat, that was like a hood classic right there. Now you see Kevin Hart is on top. When you met the dude back in the day, did you ever think that he'd be this big?
I couldn't measure where he would be, but I knew he would be big, man. Because that boy was funny, man. Just off the intro, just meeting him to be funny.
In a recent interview, Memphis Bleek, who stood by Jay-Z since day one, spoke out, accusing Dame Dash of putting his own ego and ambitions above their friendship. Bleek shared that Dash's moves went beyond business. They were deep betrayals that left lasting scars, ultimately fracturing one of hip-hop's most legendary bonds.
And then that Dame alluded to the fact, like, well, you didn't really do a good show because you did Hove records. I'm an artist, so I totally understood. And then y'all had an argument.
You already know.
This was the illest argument. Yo, everybody on the plane acted sleep, by the way, right?
It was everybody, too.
It was mad niggas on the plane.
Yeah, everybody was on the plane.
We playing spades.
You was snoring?
We smoking weed. The pilot wanted to kick us off. We smoking.
Because I'm going to keep it 100. This is the first time I was on a private plane. Where at first the pilot was like, we cool. Y'all can smoke till you get to such and such. Like that's the first time. So I'm up rolling. Everybody else. And Dame said something else to Bleak. And Bleak just stood there. And I don't remember if he was rolling, if he was praying.
Nah.
I don't remember what Bleak did.
I know exactly what it was, man. Because I fucked with Dame. He was my guy. And it hurt me to see you just didn't see what was going on. And I was trying to tell him.
And what do you mean by that?
Like you know how when you try to, it's like I learned something, right? Put it like this: when a nigga fuck with a bitch, right, and he love her, now you see Shorty fucking with the homie, she wildin', and you tell him, now he blame you. It's your fault they broke up.
Did he get the herpy lip?
Yeah,
it's fucked up
like,
for him.
He don't even know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You told him.
That was the same situation, like just without the bitch.
So you was gonna tell him
that, my nigga, you moving too fast.
You wildin'.
Because I'm talking to the big homie, I'm hearing through the pipeline. You know, the streets talk. And I knew, I seen this day coming, my nigga. I told all of them, I had a conversation with each and every person.
Now, when you say that, who like?
I'm talking about Beans, Petey, the Gunners, Freeway, and Dame. And then that conversation was on the plane. But I had a one-on-one with everybody and told niggas, man, I see this day coming.
He was trying to keep it together.
Yes.
No, he was like, that's why niggas don't fuck with you, Dame. Yo, for me,
that's what you heard. That's what he said.
Oh, I got more.
I had to tell him because like he was coming at me, and it's like, my nigga, I'm with you. I remember you supposed to be on this plane.
That's exactly what
my
Bleak
nigga
said.
I'm not supposed to be on this plane. I fuck with Hov and them. I could be home on their plane, chilling. I came because I fuck with you, but then you trying to come at me, and it's like, my nigga, when it's over, niggas ain't gonna fuck with you. Niggas don't fuck with you now. And man, come on, my G.
So you saw that.
He saw it coming.
You saw that where Dame is at right now. You saw that, like, then?
Not. I don't want to say right now, like I saw that, like, yo, niggas gonna be in this situation, right? Cause he going through a lot of personal, but what I mean, like, with the industry doors closed and the bridges burnt, I saw that. Because you talking to major power players. Remember, we was around.
He flipped on Randy Acker. Randy Acker's here somewhere.
Shout out Randy Acker.
Shout out Randy Acker.
I mean?
He's my man. Let's make some noise for Randy Acker. You already know. Gotta keep Jewish people around.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, look at all the power players that was around. Leo, Kevin Lyles, Steve Stout. Like, everybody, them people are the people that's making it happen. Steve Bartleson, like, they pushing the buttons. You know what I mean? Like,
back in the day, Rockefeller Records ran on loyalty, not money or fame. But behind the scenes, tensions were brewing for years. True friends don't turn on each other, yet things hit a breaking point when Dame Dash reportedly made choices that shook the label's core, blindsiding Jay-Z with secret meetings and questionable deals. The betrayal ran deep, and now Memphis Bleak is stepping forward to reveal everything.
Shopped him to every single label, and they all said no. I wouldn't have been so generous with Jay. It was more friendship for me and money for him. But he did things that I thought he would never do. So now I would be like, oh, he would do that, and I would make sure it didn't happen.
How do you feel towards Jay-Z now?
I don't feel nothing. The difference between Jay and Kanye, and I say it, Jay is about the money, period. I did partnerships with my artists, with the artists I work with in the businesses that I do now, just because I want people to maintain their manhood. Like, I don't ever say you sign to me. I'm not letting, I don't like the way that sounds. So, you know, even the verbiage and the whole thing, just your masters, you know what I'm saying? All of those things are like trigger words, you know, that unconsciously control us. Can we smoke in?
If you want it, we got.
Yes.
Is there? I don't know if there's. Is that a fire alarm?
I just didn't know. You're not even from here, man.
I have no idea.
Don't even get out of here. That's just you just we're not in the hotel, okay?
Is it gonna go off? Because
you think it'll go off?
I have no idea what that is.
Should be fine.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. You know.
I really want to understand why Rockefeller won, and you know,
it's because it was real.
Because it was real.
It was real, and I wasn't having it. Rocco, no one wanted to sign. Think about how, this is the record industry. I took Jay-Z and shopped him to every single label, and they all said no. I had to do it myself.
Why did they say no?
Either he was too old, he rapped too fast, they just didn't have it. So we were like, we'll do it ourselves. So that's the thing. Remember when I said before, people been telling me I'm not a superhero, and I know I am, right? So if someone told you that you couldn't sell companies and do the things that you did, because to them, it's superhero shit. It's a dream that they can't come true for them. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like, you've done things that people want to do. Mm-hmm. And I guarantee you, if you came with that idea to certain people, they'd say, give you 30 reasons why you can't do it. The reason why Rockefeller was good, the reason why I did what I had to do, was because I knew how to have a clear dream without anyone obstructing it. I knew how to visualize winning. So if somebody told me, you can't do that because of this, get out my dream. Because that's not the last thought I'm going to have with my dream, because my mind is powerful. And whatever I see in my mind, I can make happen.
That whole stint of your career, the Rockefeller chapter, do you have any regrets surrounding that when you look back and think, I wish I'd done that differently? I wish someone had told me this thing.
That's Rockefeller. That shit is art. Why would I want to mess with that? Look how it's impacted the world. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there'll be certain things that just because I know better, I do different. But who cares, man? I was like a kid.
What are those things? If you were giving me advice,
I wouldn't have been so generous with Jay. It was more friendship for me and money for him. And I always felt that, but I ignored it a little.
You regret ignoring that?
I don't regret it. I wouldn't have, the things that I wouldn't have let certain things happen because I didn't think they could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would never do that, but he did things that I thought he would never do. So now I would be like, oh, he would do that, and I would make sure it didn't happen. So Rockefeller would probably still exist right now.
I made those mistakes too.
It is what it is. Actually, the life that I got after Rockefeller was it's been so fulfilling, and I've had so much fun. You know, I just opened up art galleries all over the world and made music with cool people, and I just been doing cool shit for the last 10 years.
I was compelled by what you said earlier when you said Rockefeller would still exist.
Yeah. Okay, you tell me what was the end of Rockefeller and why it happened.
From what I understand, and again, this is just what I've read, there was a dinner that took place between you and Jay, where Jay wanted to sell Rockefeller to Def Jam.
No, that's not right.
Okay, well, there you go.
We met at dinner because I had heard from L.A. Reid that Jay was like, I'll take the job of president, but Damon and Biggs can't be down with Rockefeller. And L.A. Reid was like, yo, and I thought John McNeely had said this shit. I was like, Jay could have never said that. And we went and he did me like public place, the whole shit, and told me this shit. And I was just like, fucking serious?
Jay told you that?
He said, yeah, I want to be looked at as a businessman. And as long as you're around, I can't be looked at as a businessman. But I was like, what's that got to do with Rockefeller? So he was like, yo, y'all can have Rockefeller, but just give me my Reasonable Doubt masters back. I said, let me think about it. And I went and did a screening of The Woodsman. And I was like, yo, come with me to the screening so he could walk the carpet. He's like, nah, you're all dressed up. And I was like, this nigga never helps. But my point is, regardless of what, Rockefeller still existed. It's just I didn't run it. So why isn't there still a Rockefeller?
Rockefeller was sold, right? In the end?
It was sold, but they gave Jay to run Rockefeller. So Kanye was still there. Everybody was still there. Why is there no more Rockefeller?
You tell me.
Well, usually when a rapper runs...
Back in the day, Rockefeller Records ran on loyalty, not money or fame. But behind the scenes, tensions were brewing for years. True friends don't turn on each other, yet things hit a breaking point when Dame Dash reportedly made choices that shook the label's core, blindsiding Jay-Z with secret meetings and questionable deals. The betrayal ran deep, and now Memphis Bleek is stepping forward to reveal everything.
Rockefeller no more. I was done with that. At that time, I was already at Rockware. My office was not, I wasn't fucking with music no more.
And Rockware was making a lot of money, right?
Yeah, but it was just more, I was just inspired. I was just sick of being in that building and dealing with dumb shit. I was done with the music business. I wanted to do fashion. I was done with it. So I looked at it as an out. Like, out of obligation, I would have still ran Rockefeller because I gave my commitment. But because they was acting silly, I was like, yo, take it. I want to go anyway. You know what I'm saying? Mm. But, you know.
How do you feel towards Jay-Z now?
I don't feel nothing.
No bad feelings, no good feelings?
No feelings. If I deal with feelings, then they would probably not be so complimentary.
He's obviously achieved, tremendous success in all he's done in multi-industries and all that kind of thing. What is it about him that you think has put him in that position? His characteristics?
I don't want to talk about Jay.
You don't want to talk about him?
Not really. Like, I know what Rockefeller was and how we did business. So it's hard to, I don't even try to figure that shit out. Period.
You have a really unique perspective in the sense that you yourself, Kanye, Jay, you got to see the characteristics that made them go on their journeys, and that's really what I was trying to get at. Is like, what are those?
The difference between Jay and Kanye, and I say it, Jay is about the money, period, and Kanye is about the art and the money. But it's the art, you know what I mean? Like Kanye is a real artist. That Kanye is in different dimensions. Like, he really focuses on that fashion. I never saw Jay do that, ever. Nothing near that.
If you love the Diary of a CEO brand and you watch this channel, please do me a huge favor. Become part of the 15% of the viewers on this channel that have hit the subscribe button. It helps.
Would you be